Release of pending 140 crore rupees sanctioned for MGA and RAJKUMARI underway. Talks on to withdraw economic blockade. 6 members of Tribals Development Forum detained for calling indefinite economic blockade. Launching and flagging off ceremony for empowerment of citizens through legal awareness and outreach via mobile van campaign for 16 districts held. Manipur government strongly condemns allegations by Travel Forum on MNG and RAJKUMARI funds misappropriating, terming them as baseless. And police in Tripura arrest as many as 5 persons over Congress-BJP political clash in Bishalgarh. 2 crude bombs defused by bomb in Rodkala area of Bishalgarh. Kurumjay, good evening. You are watching Primetime English Bulletin on IS News. And this is Victoria Rajkumari. In the next 30 minutes, I'll be taking you through the day's latest updates from across the state and the world. Now to top stories. Transport Minister Kashum Vashum has informed that all necessary procedures for release of pending 140 crore rupees sanctioned for the state under Ministry of Rural Development of MNG and RAJKUMARI is underway at State Treasury. He also assured to release the remaining 500 crore rupees before the financial year. The minister said the same during a press meet at the Veterinary Office at Sanjanthong today. Minister Kashum Vashum said that necessary talks are also underway with all concerned to withdraw the proposed indefinite economic blockade on national highways. He said that 100 crore rupees had been released so far for the 16 districts of the state under MGA and RAJKUMARI. He said that the call of economic blockade on the national highways, particularly on National Highway number 2, that is Imphal-Dimapur Road, and National Highway 37, that is Imphal-Jiribam Road, will cause many inconveniences to the general public, as these 2 highways are considered the lifelines for the state, and appeal to the organizations not to impose band and blockades on the highways. He claimed that ever since the BJP came to power in Manipur, the state has seen a significant reduction in the number of bands, blockades and general strikes in the last 6 years. He maintained that the state government is totally against agitations, bands and blockade on the national highways, which causes suffering to the general public and hampers the development of the state, adding that differences can be settled through dialogues. The minister also mentioned about the forthcoming Sangai Festival 2022, which expects participation from famed personalities and many foreigners, and reiterated his appeal to those concerned to withdraw the ban as it tarnishes the image of the state.
Akoi June Tashida 100 crores the Tatokbire, Aduga 140 crores Pojiksi Treasury on processor, Pojik Ledimnisi, Atuba Madam the Tatokbi. Another lem Horiba 500 crores something Sinadi. At the time the Tatopangam Drosu, Masi Tatok Naba Haisi, Akana Hona Zagni, Adua Finance Department, the Musima City, Tatok Naba Haina, Akoi government side Gisu, Akoni Tobu Yadu, Akoni Yangraga Musima City, Akoi financial, Lagiba financial 31st, Manungsi, Akoi Atuba Madam da, Persuading Tatopino, Akoi Mam. Honabige, Hojigda Equigi transport ke MTU at a transport union Moy Hujik Lagraka Moisu, Karis the government at a Brazasing the Equi Sweden Corporation being near IFC, transport ke union Kamunusumasi, quite assurance spirit to su.
Taking part in the press meet, ADGP L. Kailun said that imposing bans and blockades is a violation of human rights and also adversely affect the state's economy and cause inconveniences to the public. He maintained that the police department will be providing necessary security arrangements for the goods vehicle plying along Imphal-Dimapur Road and Imphal-Jiribam Road as per requirement and demand. He also mentioned that 6 individuals have been arrested in connection with the economic blockade. ADGP Clay Khongsai, IGP Thengthim Ngasaba, Imphal East SP M. Pradeep, Transport Director and top officials of Finance Department took part in a press meet.
Adubu marak sum ban bloke torokisi kanana toropano na thijalu bakada organization sing si koina thiba phang khariyaw sigumba ban bloke korokising si kanam organization na kobono haibasi kitang thidok piraga khabar do oirga samado oirga hapiraga di masi phagadra na ngasi maksu ban support tawde na yam organization mayam na kuni support tawde na media de samu thore oiga thenga biramani police and press to koi panam sa chagra that means
as many as 6 members of the All Manipur Tribals Development Grievances Forum, in short AMTDGF, have been detained with regard to the proposed indefinite economic blockade. The economic blockade was announced by the AMTDGF, demanding the release of all pending funds under NGN-RAJA. The AMTDGF had sent a memorandum to Chief Minister N. Biren on October 10th, asking for the release of Rs 756 crore that had been approved for the state by the Ministry of Rural Development. Only Rs 100 crore, according to the AMTDGF, has been made available for the state's 16 MGN-RAJA assigned districts so far. The AMTDGF claimed that it had delayed its economic blockade along National Highway No. 2 and National Highway No. 37 because of Diwali and Ningol Chakova celebrations, but that it has now been forced to do so because the government has not responded by the deadline of October 30th. The forum has urged the public for their support towards the economic blockade. The Manipur government said in the meantime that an extra Rs 150 crore from the total of Rs 756 crore sanctioned will be given shortly, and the remaining amount will be released in due course. The Manipur government also denied claims that it misappropriated Rs 756 crore. Launching and flagging off ceremony for the campaign Empowerment of Citizens through Legal Awareness and Outreach via mobile vans for the 16 districts of the state was held at the premises of the High Court of Manipur at Mantripuki today. Chief Justice, High Court of Manipur, cum Patron-in-Chief of Manipur State Legal Services Authority, in short Masalsa, Justice P.V. Sanjay Kumar launched the door-to-door outreach campaign by flagging off the mobile vans from the court premises. Judge of High Court of Manipur and Executive Chairman, Masalsa, Justice M.B. Muralidharan, Judge, High Court of Manipur and Chairperson, High Court Legal Services Committee, in short ACLSC, Justice A. Bimal, Member Secretary Masalsa Ojes Mutum, along with the respective chairpersons and secretaries of all district legal services authorities attended the event. The mobile vans intend to cover all the 67 subdivisions and around 2,581 villages of Manipur, spreading awareness about welfare laws and schemes enacted for empowerment of people, the Constitution of India, fundamental rights and fundamental duties, free legal aid and services provided by the legal services institutions, digital initiative for approaching institution, the VD chatbot, WhatsApp chatbot, legal aid case management system, legal services management system, online mediation portal, among others, rights and remedies available under various laws. The door-to-door campaign will be supervised and executed by outreach teams constituted at each DLSA level, comprising of judicial officers, state or district administration officials, members of Child Welfare Committee, juvenile justice boards, social workers, Angawadi workers, panel lawyers, paralegal volunteers, law students, etc., under the overall supervision of Secretary of District Legal Services Authority. Various topics on the basic legal subjects will be covered during the set 2-week outreach and awareness campaign and process of availing them. As per the directions of National Legal Services Authority and under the guidance of Executive Chairman and Chief Justice of India, Dr. Justice D.Y. Chandrachud, 2 campaigns, namely Empowerment of Citizens through Legal Awareness and Outreach, a pan-India campaign for bridging the gap between the institutions and the underprivileged by spreading legal awareness and ensuring delivery of legal entitlements to eligible beneficiaries, and Hak Hamara Bito Hai @75, a campaign for providing a basic legal assistance to persons confined in prisons and childcare institutions will be carried out all over the country till November 14. The Manipur government has strongly condemned the allegations made by the Travel Forum on MGNREGA's fund misappropriation, terming them as baseless. The All Manipur Travels Development Grievances Forum, in short AMTDGF, has alleged that the state government failed to release the pending MGNREGA's fund meant for hill districts. Demanding the release of 100% funds of all pending funds under the MGNREGA scheme meant for hill districts, the Travel Forum called for an indefinite economic blockade along National Highway number 2 and 37 with effect from midnight of November 3rd. In a press release, the Rural Development and Panchayati Raj Department stated that it strongly condemned the allegation leveled by the AMTDGF. It said that the Travel Forum's accusation the state government misappropriated Rs 756 crore of MGNREGA funds meant for travel people was baseless, adding that MGNREGA's funds are meant for covering all 16 districts, both valley and hills in the state. According to the statement, the state government has received Rs 756.50 crore for MGNREGA meant for all 16 districts, out of which Rs 100 crore has been disbursed and allocated for all 16 districts, irrespective of hill or valley districts. An additional amount of Rs 150 crore will be released soon, and the remaining in due course, it said. The police in Tripura have arrested as many as 5 persons in connection with the political clash that broke out between the workers of the Congress Party and the BJP in Vishalghat on Wednesday. The 5 persons were arrested under the Armed Act from different locations at Vishalghat in Sapal Jilla district of Tripura on Thursday morning, according to a media report. The 5 arrested persons are Congress workers. The 5 Congress persons were arrested based on a complaint filed by the BJP. 2 crude bombs were also defused by the police in Road Khala area of Vishalghat and Tripura during the visit of the forensic experts on Thursday. Moreover, Section 144 CRPC was lifted on Thursday morning after Tripura Deputy Chief Minister Vishnu Dev Burma and State BJP President Rajiv Bhattacharjee visited the area and held meetings with the police. Congress workers allegedly hurled 3 bombs on Wednesday after BJP workers reportedly opened fire during the clash. At least 12 persons, including 5 fire department personnel, sustained injuries in the clash. Several civil society organizations and village authorities of Tamenglong district have declared the decision not to endorse the indefinite economic blockade called by the All Manipur Tribals Development Grievances Forum, in short AMTDGF, along National Highway number 2, that is Imphal-Dimapur Road, and National Highway 37, Imphal-Jiribam Road. They include Khopum Area Villages Authority Council, in short KAVAC, Nungba Area Villages Authority Association, in short NAVA, Khopum Village Authority VA, Kaifundai Village Authority, and Longmai Village Chief. They declared their decision not to endorse the indefinite economic blockade as there was no prior proper consultation with the village authorities, CSOs concerned. A release signed by KAVAC Chairman Athon Riamai, NAVA Chairman Kaifun Kamai, Chairman of Khopum Village Authority Linduan Thao Pao Kamai, Chairman of Kaifundai Village Authority Nampua Pao Gangmai, and Chief of Longmai Village D. Kuidinglung has appealed to the general public, transporters, association and CSOs that there is no economic blockade in their jurisdiction. They advise AMTDGF not to create any problems along the National Highway number 37 and warned that the forum should be held responsible of any untoward incidents. Naga People's Organization, in short NPO, the apex civil body of Senapati district, has also announced not to endorse the blockade in Senapati district. It may be mentioned that AMTDGF has called for an indefinite economic blockade from midnight of November 3rd along National Highway Number 2, Imphal-Dimapur Road, and National Highway Number 37, Imphal-Jiribam Road, demanding release of the pending funds of MGA and RAJKUMARI. Several hill-based social organizations have extended support to the indefinite economic blockade. Manipur today reported one COVID-19 case. Out of 122 samples tested in the last 24 hours, one returned positive, according to the state COVID-19 Command Control Room. The case tally increased to 139,886. The positivity rate was recorded at 0.8%. According to the latest updates from COVID-19 Command Control Room, the state reported 0 deaths in the last 24 hours. One person was discharged in the same hours. With single-day rise of 1,321 new coronavirus infections in the last 24 hours, India's tally of COVID-19 cases rose to 4,46,57,149, while the number of active cases of the infection has declined to 16,098, which comprise 0.04% of the total infections. As per the Ministry of Health and Family Welfare, the death toll due to the viral disease has gone up to 5,30,461 with 9 new fatalities. Meanwhile, the number of people who have recuperated from the disease has gone up to 4,41,10,590. The country's recovery rate stands at 98.78%. Over 219.67 crore vaccine doses have been administered so far under the nationwide vaccination drive. Top 3 states contributing maximum number of COVID-19 cases to India's tally are Maharashtra, Kerala and Karnataka. Meanwhile, in the Northeast India, Assam has the highest number of active cases, followed by Mizoram and Meghalaya. COVID-19 has infected over 63 crore 64 lakh, while more than 65 lakh and 99,000 have succumbed to the dreaded coronavirus, and recoveries are above 61 crore 59 lakh. Globally, the United States of America, USA, has the highest COVID-19 cases, followed by India and France. Promises of building smooth blacktop roads in Tamenglong district have remained unfulfilled for various reasons, including the difficult terrain and deprivation of all-season roads. It has immensely affected the livelihood of the villagers who reside in the most remote areas in Tamenglong. In view of this situation, 44 Assam Rifles under the aegis of 22 Sector IGR East initiated a project at Katang village in Tamai subdivision in Tamenglong district with an aim of providing a local, manageable and familiar means of livelihood in the remote village. Under Assam Rifle Civic Action Program, a total of 15 piglets were provisioned to the village, which will facilitate in providing livelihood to the villagers who are primarily dependent on farming, fishery and poultry to earn their daily bread. The project was handed over to the villagers by the officer commanding of the Kuiram post of 44 Assam Rifles today as an advance Christmas gift to the villagers. The chairman and village authorities expressed their immense gratitude to the unit for providing means of sustenance while at the same time ensuring peace and stability in the Jeliet region. The unit has also initiated a similar projects in various villages of None and Tamenglong districts. Kuki Artists Progressive Union, in short KAPU, has condoled the sudden demise of L. Miming Haukip, a great singer and a vice president of KAPU. He died at Regional Institute of Medical Sciences, RIMS, today, a press release said. KAPU extended heartfelt sympathies on the loss of its vice president, L. Miming Haukip, a great leader and a singer, and conveyed deepest condolences to the bereaved families, near and dear ones, and fans from every corner. Apunba Manipur Matam Ishai Kanglob, in short AMIC, Thobal Center has condoled the untimely demise of renowned Manipuri singer Suren Yumnam. A condolence ceremony was held at the residence of Vice President of AMIC Thobal Center, Bishor Chanambam, at Wangjing Lamding today. Members of the association, including Amik Thawal Center Secretary Singam Shailes, lauded Surain, one of the much admired singer of Manipur, for his contributions in promoting Manipuri Matam Ishai, and said that his passing away was an irreparable loss to the Manipuri Matam Ishai fraternity. They also observed a 2-minute silence as a mark of respect to the departed soul and also shared the grief of the Biri family. Central Reserve Police Force Group Center CRPF Langjing Imphal organized a menstrual hygiene awareness program and sanitary distribution come a free medical camp at Waidio Community Hall at Kundrakpam. The event was held yesterday under the initiative of Ministry of Home Affairs Government of India. President of CWA, Manipur and Nagaland sector, famed Manipuri actress Soma Laishram and DIG Medical Composite Hospital Imphal, Dr. Amarnath Roy, were among those who participated at the event. Resource persons of the program stressed on effective ways to help teach girls how to properly manage their menstrual hygiene. Around 300 girls and women of the area attended the event. Sanitary pads were also distributed to them during the event. Meanwhile, a free health checkup was also conducted on around 300 women, men and children at the medical camp. A one-day legal awareness program was jointly organized by District Legal Services Authority, Tamenglong, Ukhrul and Senapati today at Observation Home Takyal, Imphal on the topic of rights and remedies available to a child in conflict with law. The event was sponsored by Manipur State Legal Services Authority, Masalsa, under the aegis of National Legal Services Authority, Nasalsa. The program was attended by staff of Observation Home Takyal, members of Juvenile Justice Board, Tamenglong and Noni District, Legal Cum Probation Officer, Senapati, and officials of DLSA Senapati. It's time for a short commercial break. We'll be right back. You're watching IS News.
Nungairaba Pausel, Sky Hospital and Research Center Private Limited ta Malim Sinbathunga sak khangnaraba cardiologist, British Clinical Excellence Award phanglaba Dr. Shyam Kishore Lairikingbamgi heart ki OPD Ningthaukabadagi thangja phawba yengzari matamna ayuk ki pung 8 dagi nungthil gi pung 1 phawbani nongmagi akaknaba patient masing 10 phawba khak yengzari sor honba waba thabak naba mihul chang naidana chongba kok ngauba oningba na chingba symptoms leiraba miyoi singna OPD booking idamak phone number 8415934236 natraga 70058209192 da call tawbirau aduga heart attack amasung collapse tawraba patient singi damak 24 hours ki emergency service thamjari.
Are you looking for an affordable hotel in New Delhi? Well, here it is. Hotel Ambrosia, located at 217 Road number 6, Mahipalpur, just 15 minutes distance from Indira Gandhi International Airport. Isn't it good? Well, we provide 24/7 pick-up and drop service, free Wi-Fi in all rooms, 24/7 restaurant service, daily housekeeping, proper car parking, fitness center, and many more. So what are you waiting for? Please contact Hotel Ambrosia, A217 Road number 6, Mahipalpur, New Delhi. Phone number 964-3504-772. Welcome back. You are watching Primetime English Bulletin on IS News. Now proceeding with other news. President Draupadi Murmu visited Kohima War Cemetery and paid homage to the brave hearts who sacrificed their lives in the line of duty in and around Kohima during World War II on the second day of a maiden visit to Nagaland. The President also visited Kikwema, a traditional village of Nagaland, and interacted with the village council members and members of the self-help groups. On her arrival to Kikwema village, President Murmu was accorded with a traditional song by Kikwema Women's Group. She visited an exhibition stall wherein a demonstration of traditional weaving and produces of self-help groups were displayed. Nagaland Chief Minister Nefi Rio, who accompanied President Murmu during her visit to Kikwema village, termed it as a great honor for the state. Rio said that Kikwema is one of the largest villages which has historical significance as Japanese soldiers were stationed here during World War II and fought the Battle of Kohima. Chief Minister Rio also expressed his gratitude to President Draupadi Murmu for visiting the Kikwema village. After concluding her Nagaland visit, President Murmu will be leaving for Mizoram to grace the 17th convocation of the Mizoram University in Aizawl and inaugurate various education-related projects in the state. She will also attend a civic reception to be hosted by the Mizoram government in her honor at the Raj Bhavan in Aizawl. Nearly a week after the incident, the death toll in the oil tanker fire climbed to 6 after 2 injured persons succumbed to their injuries while undergoing treatment in Mizoram's Aizawl, a media report said. The oil tanker carrying 22,000 litres of petrol overturned on National Highway number 6 at Tuirial near Aizawl around 3 p.m. on October 29th. It caught fire and exploded around 6 p.m. when locals and motorists passing by were collecting petrol leaking from the tanker. 4 people were killed on the spot and 17 others were injured. The Aizawl SP said that a police case has been registered and investigations are underway. The tanker was heading towards Champhai town in the northeastern part of Mizoram near the Myanmar border when the accident happened. Police suspect that someone had lighted a cigarette near the leaking tanker, causing the fire. The driver of the tanker, who escaped after the accident, is still absconding and yet to be arrested. By-elections to 7 vacant assembly constituencies spread across 6 states began at 8 a.m. today. The polling is being held in 2 constituencies of Bihar, Mokama and Gopalganj, Andheri east of Maharashtra, Adampur of Haryana, Munugod of Telangana, Gola Gokarnad of Uttar Pradesh and Dhamnagar of Odisha. The counting of votes will take place on November 6. The electoral contest is symbolic of the fierce turf war between the BJP and regional parties. In the 7 seats where polls are being held, the BJP was in power in 3 of them, the Congress in 2, and the Shiv Sena and the RJD in 1 constituency each. While the victory in the by-elections is inconsequential to a party's position in the assemblies, no political party has taken the fight lightly and undertook a high-pitched campaign in the run-up to the polls. The BJP is seeking to retain Gola Gokarnad seat in Uttar Pradesh and Dhamnagar in the BJD-ruled Odisha, banking on Smriti votes as it has fielded the sons of sitting MLAs whose death necessitated the by-elections. In Telangana, the by-poll was necessitated after the Congress MLA switched to the BJP. The ECI has made elaborate arrangements for the voting day, including the deployment of 3,366 state police and 15 companies of central security personnel in Munugod. Webcasting will also be done from all the polling stations. Eating well and exercising can make for a longer life, and that holds true for former smokers too, a new study shows. Researchers found out that nearly 160,000 former smokers, those who exercise, ate healthfully and limited their drinking, were less likely to die over the next couple of decades versus their counterparts with less healthy habits. Now the sports news. In the T20 World Cup cricket, India is inching towards semi-final berth. The men in blue defeated Bangladesh by 5 runs in a group match at Adelaide Oval yesterday. After being asked to bat first, India scored 184 for the loss of 6 wickets, riding on Virat Kohli's unbeaten 64 of 44 deliveries. KL Rahul too played a strong knock at the top, smashing 50 of 32 balls. Bangladesh innings was reduced to 16 overs following a rain interruption. Chasing 151 in 16 overs, Bangladesh managed to score 145 for the loss of 6 wickets. Virat Kohli was adjudged man of the match. With this victory, India have claimed the top position in the Group 2 standings. Meanwhile, Bangladesh wicket-keeper batter Nurul Hassan has accused Indian maestro Virat Kohli of fake fielding, which went unnoticed by one on-field umpires and robbed his team of 5 potentially vital penalty runs in the T20 World Cup game. Star Indian shuttlers Satvik Sairaj, Ranki Reddy and Chirag Sethi beat Chinese Taipei's Li Yang and Lu Chen to progress the men's doubles second round of Hilo Open Super 300 tournament at Saarbrücken, Germany yesterday. The third-seeded Indian duo beat the Chinese Taipei pair 19-21, 21-19, 21-16. The Satvik-Chirag duo will take on England's Rory Easton and Jack Roos in the round of 16. In other Indian results, H.S. Pranoy and men's doubles pair of M.R. Arjun Dhruv Kapila gave walkovers to their respective rivals in their first-round matches. London Olympics bronze medalist Saina Nehwal made another first-round exit, losing 15-21, 8-21 to Thailand's fourth-seed Bushanan Ongbang in the women's singles event. However, Malvika Bansod fought her way into the second round of the women's singles with a hard-fought 20-22, 21-12, 21-6 win over Spain's Clara Azurmendi. Bansod will next play Scotland's 7th seed Christy Gilmore of Scotland. And before we wrap up, let's take a quick look at the headlines once again. Transport Minister Kashum Vashum says all necessary procedures for release of pending 140 crore rupees sanctioned for MGN RAJKUMARI underway. Talks on to withdraw economic blockade. Six members of Tribals Development Forum detained for calling indefinite economic blockade. Launching and flagging off ceremony for empowerment of citizens through legal awareness and outreach via mobile van campaign for 16 districts held. Manipur government strongly condemns allegations by Tribal Forum on MGN RAJKUMARI's fund misappropriation, terming them as baseless. And police in Tripura arrest as many as 5 persons over Congress-BJP political clash in Vishalgarh. 2 crude bombs defused by police in Rodkala area of Vishalgarh. Well, that's all we have today. Thank you for being with us. Coming up next is IS Primetime Manipur Bulletin. Till then, good night and stay safe.